Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm just going to show you a little project that I've been working on for quite a few months now. It's European oak balconies, and I've just been to my local merchant, which is WL West & Sons out in Cowdrey. I'm just going to show you all the handrail and spindles that I've just been to pick up, and yeah, there's quite a lot of it. And I did have a slight accident. My storage shelf literally just came off of the very small panel that the van comes with. Opened it up and yeah, as you can tell, I was a little bit shocked. So all this stuff here, squared edge, that will be the base rail to take the spindles. I'll just take one out and I'll show you. So if you can imagine, guys, this is your base rail, this is your spindle. It's just a 40 by 40 square, and the chamfers have been taken off, and they literally just slot into position like that. And then you have the handrail on top, which is the same stuff, but it's got a pencil round on there, just so when people run their hands across it, they don't end up cutting their hands off. This stuff can be quite sharp. So that will be basically it. And I'll show you some more when we get to site. See you there. What's up, guys? We're back on site now. It's the next day. Yesterday was a bit of a no-go really, but I'm just going to show you what I'm going to be doing on these balconies now. Now all the rubbers and the lead work's pretty much done apart from the flashing, but I'll show you how it's all going to work. So in this corner here where you've got the upstand of lead work, it's from a pencil. What I want is underneath here we're going to be having, it's like a 20mm mat of artificial grass. So between here and here, the general rule of thumb for like a base rail, handrail in between the spindles is they say it's a baby's head, which is basically your fist, about 4 inches maximum. Because the last thing you want is little toddlers crawling out here, if they ever did, and go underneath the base rail. It's going to be floating above here, and potentially for a horrible accident to occur. So what I've asked the roofers to do is to make sure by the time the mat goes on, which is down here, and to the top of the flashing kit, it's going to be about maximum of 100mm all the way around. So all the way around this post, all the way around to the front here, and then on this one, same again, all the way to the front, and then the same on the opposite sides. So when I come to put my base rail on and my handrail, it's all going to be absolutely perfect. And the balconies, what I've constructed, made them here all on site. They all came in machined in from my timber merchant, which is WL West out in Cowdrey. There were some old balconies here beforehand, which were just a little bit, there was a little bit of oak. Some of the posts were oak, some of the posts were softwood, and then they were scarfed in, and then they were wrapped around with straps because they started splitting, or the joists were just sitting in the wall. They weren't tied in properly, and I was really surprised that no one didn't have a serious accident. But so yeah, so what I was going to do is show you what I'm going to do here is literally just mark out with my square all the way to the back, doesn't have to be completely accurate, because by the time the leadwork goes up there, they have to put a mastic in there anyway, so you're not really going to see it. So there you can see my tape. So by the time the mat goes on, so you lift, currently it's 100mm to the top of where the flashing is, and then by the time when the artificial grass goes on, which is roughly about 20mm, it's going to be 80, which is absolutely perfect. So guys, the first thing I'm going to do is just to mark it along the edge with my chisel. You can see at the moment, when I sharpened it this morning, it was lovely and shiny, but you can see there's like black tanning on it, and that's all from leaching out from the oak, so there's nothing you can do about that. You just got to clean them up afterwards or every day. That's what I try to do, but these are site chisels, so they're probably not the best in the world. But yeah, I'll do some of that now, and I'll show you what it's like when it's finished. It's not going to be the neatest, but it doesn't have to be. So guys, in this section of the video, you can see what I'm doing. I've already marked out the gauge line for the flashing for all the lead work. So when the water runs down the oak post, it comes onto the astroturf and then out towards, hopefully there's going to be some gutter there, but the customer is going to decide if they need it or not. But I'm just doing a time-lapse video here because it's quite it's a bit boring to watch. So you can see I'm just using a grinding wood tool on there just to take out the groove that I want to put in there for the lead work for the roofers, as they don't have any sharp chisels or anything like that to take it all out with. So I'm just doing that for them so then they can do their flashing. That's going to, if you can imagine some more lead here where my hand is, it's going to dress up and sit inside there, and then the gap between where the oak comes down and to where the lead goes, there's going to be some mastic going in there, and it'll be grey to match this. So I'll just go down the ladder and you'll see balcony from in front. Hi Derek.
Right.
Oh mate. And those are the new balconies that have been constructed, all on site here. And I'll show you underneath. What I wanted was a nice ply finish, which has had a varnish on there, and you have to do all the edges to seal it. So any joints that are going through there, you have to seal it, including all the cuts around there. They have to be sealed with at least 3 coats, and then on the front as well. And that's going to create the drip if they do put a gutter in there. Alright. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all again soon.